everybody, I want to introduce you to JP. He's one of my top clients, and you know, we'll try not to become, we're not never going to become institutionalized. That's why he's a hashtag individual over institution. So, you know, a lot of times people become institutionalized. They don't want to learn anymore. They just want to adhere to an institution. But I'm always learning from everybody, including clients. And JP is has an amazing story he's going to share with you. And he's located in Fort Walton Beach, and you know, the Panhandle of Florida. If you're in that area, you definitely need to hook up with this guy. He's a top trainer in that area. You know me, I'm a snob when I recommend people in their gyms, but I highly recommend JP and his gym. Anyways, here's your chance to meet JP. What do you have to say, JP?
What's going on, guys? My name's JP Mikhael. I'm the owner of M3 Strength and Conditioning. We're a small strength and conditioning facility. We offer personal training, group training, and personal assistance, online training and programming as well. Good friend of mine, Josh Bryant from Jailhouse Strong, invited me to do this, and I greatly appreciate it. Big shout out to him. A little bit about myself. I've been the owner here for about 2 years, but prior to that, I had did 9 years in federal prison, and that's where I've kind of did about a 9-year experiment on different training models. For 4 years, I didn't have equipment. So I was in a facility we didn't have any iron, no load, so I learned how to do all different kinds of calisthenic workouts. And I was never like the guy who kind of, you know, how you have a lot of guys who are like, whatever they're doing at the time, this is the end all be all. I was always like, man, I like the way I feel, but man, if I added a deadlift to this, if I added a bench press to this, to these different various push-ups and a certain way we do lunges and all these different body weight movements. From there, I went on to, and I finally made it to a facility for my last 4.5 years, and I got to the weight pile. So naturally, I wanted to go right back to bodybuilding, which I did that for a little while. And then I got into the powerlifting. I even did an experiment with CrossFit for a year. And just through it all, I kind of created my own style. And it's a lot like Josh Bryant's his power building concept in his book that I came across in prison. But I kind of came up with these unique finishers that kind of give you a unique level of conditioning to give you that kind of all show and go training style.
Thanks for that, JP. And now before you tell us about this workout, I'm going to also tell you, we're going to put all JP's contact information in the description box here. But now, tell us about that chest finisher, JP.
This is one of my favorite chest body weight only finishers I used for quite a few years. And one of the reasons why I liked it is a lot of times I just got done bench press, I just got done doing incline dumbbells, weighted dips, I've done my tricep, you know, accessory work, and I'm looking for some kind of finisher. But I really just it's an upper body dominant day, and I want to kind of close out something quick. I want to keep that pump, but I want to walk out of the gym I use the term whole body, high glycolic conditioning. I want to get my whole body involved, but I don't want to detract from the pump, and I don't want to take away from my ability to squat tomorrow, whether I'm squatting tomorrow or I just squatted yesterday. So I like this finisher. So this is how it goes. I'm going to demonstrate it. So basically, you just start, you got 20 diamond push-ups. So right here, you'll start right here. Perfect form, all the way down, all the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, okay? Now you're gonna get up and walk roughly about 10 yards, 10 meters. So walk right here, boom. I got one burpee, just right here, boom, boom, jump up and clap. Now I'm gonna walk back, right here. I've got 18 diamond push-ups. So I'm gonna pump out 18. Then I'm gonna walk back over here. 2 burpees, just 2, okay? Walk back there, it goes 16, 3, 14, 4. And the thing I like about it is it's not so much on the side of I'm gonna lose my pump. I'm not just doing a whole bunch of burpees. It's just a few burpees. It's just to close out the workout, get my whole body involved. Now, for the guy who wants more conditioning, he can flip it and he can go with the 20 burpees, 2 diamond push-ups. It all depends on what your goals are. But this is a great finisher for anybody who wants to shed some body fat, wants to keep that pump though in that chest, tricep region after their chest day. I really like this workout. Little quick, funny, short story for you guys. In 2007, when I first got locked up, I'd been working out at Gold's Gym doing the traditional chest try Monday, back by Tuesday, traditional bodybuilding style program, played a little bit of flag football. My brother was with me at the time and he had got indicted with me. He was sedentary. I was about 220, 10% body fat, you know, looked jacked up. And me and him were on the top tier and it was the first time I ever saw somebody do a burpee. And I never forget, I looked at my brother, I said, man, what kind of Jane Fonda shit is that? And my brother reacted, he looked at me, he said, man, let's try him. I was looking at him like, man, and at the time we didn't have no weight, so we were doing a bunch of pull-ups, push-ups, dips in the shower, any way we could get that pump. So I said, man, all right, let's try it, let's do it. So we go down there, we ask the guys, say, man, can we get in with you guys? And the guy was like, yeah, man. He's like, tomorrow. He said, tomorrow I'm gonna take you guys through in prison. It's a traditional, they call it you go, I go. So you'll do 15 burpees, then I'll do 15. You'll do 14, then I'll do 14. The guy took us through it and he's kind of doing the 15, then me and my brother do the 15 together. And I never forget, man, I come up from that 15 and I'm like this. And I'm looking at my brother and he's the same way. He's like, but I look like I'm in shape, but my brother doesn't. I'm like, man, something is wrong. So it just kind of forced me to change up my training style. But I never forget that for the next like 5 years, I did burpees like every other day. Just, I mean, I've done them all different kinds of way. And it's just one of those things. I hear people today, especially you hear people, they call them up downs. Oh, I'm not doing that. I wouldn't do that. But if you got taken out of your environment and you didn't have access, any of the barbells, all that stuff's a luxury, man. That's when you get to see the real. When you get taken out of your environment, I've seen guys come in jacked up, but when they got to resort to moving just their body through space, a lot of times they wither away. They get fat, they just get lazy, they don't want to do it. That stuff becomes harder. So don't ever knock what you haven't tried. And I just thought I'd share that story with you guys.